Hi, I'm Varnaz and welcome to Low Carb Keto Recipes and Having Fun. So, how about some old fashioned fudge? The fudge we used to see in those little wrappers, and we couldn't have them anymore. So, I've tried to make a little fudge, but it's made with almond butter instead of peanut butter. I thought I'd try this a new way. So I have my little wrappers here, the old-fashioned fudge. So let me open one of these and give it a taste test. I do want to tell you these need to stay in the freezer because they're really fudgy. Yummilicious. And I think you're going to like this recipe. So we're standing in my kitchen. So let's get straight into the recipe. You take a pan over your fire, and here I have a bottle of almond butter. It's 450 grams of almond butter. In that goes into the pan. Put your pan on medium to low heat right now. You'll have to keep on varying the heat on your stove top. So now I've put the whole lot into the pan, and now I'm going to put in 100 grams of butter. In that goes also along with the almond butter. Okay, I've measured it earlier, so I know it's 100 grams. Now it's beginning to melt. Like I said, you have to keep varying your stove top. Okay, and now we put in 1/3 of a cup of a sweetener of your choice. If you want it sweeter, give it a little taste test when it melts and add more, but I think 1/3 of a cup should be good. Okay, after the sweetener goes in, as you can see, it's beginning to melt slowly and steadily. If you put it on a very high heat, it'll burn at the bottom. So start giving it a little mix, and you'll see that the almond butter will start melting and become this yummy fudgy consistency. So we're almost there, just a little bit more to go. It's such an easy recipe, honestly. Just all over the fire and done. So can you see the lovely caramel kind of color? Of course, almond butter has that look. Okay, now I'm putting in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Feel free to put more if you like, but I think for this amount 2 teaspoons will be good. Stir that in, and now what we have, what we have is 200 grams of cream cheese. It's been lying on the counter, so it is softened. And what you do is you pick up your hot piping mixture from the stovetop and pour it over the cream cheese. Already the cream cheese was softened, but when you pour the hot mixture, it becomes very easy to mix it in, to make it into a nice complete mixture. So I'm beginning to mix it, and there's been a little spillage in my pan. Messy pan, I'll have to clean it up. Sorry. Okay, so now you just give it a mix. I think I might use a whisk, will do a better job of it. As always, I've given it a taste test in the middle, and there are no eggs in this, so you can taste it. Oh my god, excuse me. Okay, so I'm using my whisk and giving it a really good mix.
Can you see how easy that is? And now I'm putting in anywhere between half a cup to 1/3 of a cup of cream. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold, so sorry for all those sounds in between. In goes the cream, and you're going to mix it in again with the whisk, and that'll make it into that. See how the color changes and it becomes into this really caramelly fudgy color. And you know what? That's about it. You're ready with your lovely fudge mixture. As I'm mixing them, I would love to tell you, do subscribe to my channel and don't forget to press the bell for all my future videos. I'm also on Instagram with all my written recipes at recipes low carb keto. Okay, now I've taken a glass dish and I've lined it with baking paper, and all we are going to do is pour in the mixture and see that it goes from end to end nicely. And I'm going to just even it out on top. Unfortunately, right here I don't have my spatula, so my hands are clean, don't worry. I'm just, smoothing it out with my hands. So lightly, just to see that it's all nice and smooth. And now it's ready to go into the freezer overnight. This is quite an amazing fudge. It doesn't get as hardened and frozen. So now this is out after overnight or a few hours. You can just see it'll just solidify, and how easy it is to cut this. So here I'm just using a normal knife, and it's so easy. And it's always good to use the parchment paper, the baking paper, that way it doesn't stick to your glass dish. So here we have it, a lovely piece of almond butter fudge.